2003. Now, I have a couple of requests here, not a lot, just a few. Could you please wish a happy 80th birthday for next week to Flo? Give her a round of applause. 80 years of age next week. That's for Aubrey, Dorothy, and Jason. I've been asked to say hello to my, it just says say hello to my dad, Ken, and that's from Dory, so hello, Ken. Another one here to Mary and Margaret, and they wrote a long letter, but they forgot it. I'm the lucky one. Not really, not really. It's always nice to get the letter from the girls. Mary Mullins in the audience tonight. Her birthday is next week again, and our tickets for tonight's show were a present. Now that was a lovely gift to give anyone, isn't it? Come on, give her a round of applause. Her birthday is next week. And I also want to say hello to Anne and to Pat and to Elsie and Marjorie, all in the audience here tonight. Now, before I continue any further, just mention a couple of things. Not a lot again. This particular tour is very close to its end. Mary and I, we've been together for nearly a year working on this particular tour. And we've been very fortunate that in this region, from Whitehaven across here to Workington, you've all supported us down over the past year. So we do appreciate that. The last of our concert shows will be next Friday night in Dumfries. Now, there's a weekend of entertainment in Dumfries next weekend, where I'm hosting a weekend in the Kerndale Hotel. Anyone going to it? Yes. We have a few. There are details at the merchandise stall out there, but I can also tell you that you can go on separate occasions. Now, on Friday night, it'll be the concert with Mary. Then on Saturday, it'll all be dancing. That's with ourselves. Also, Sean Cuddy and his band will be there. And then on Sunday afternoon, I finish the whole thing off. So if anyone's interested, maybe just going to one of the shows, you can do that. So that's Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday afternoon when it all finishes. So just to let you know that. Also to let you know that the fan club are having their Christmas gathering. I know a few from this region went to it last year, down in Solihull in Birmingham. That's on Friday the 13th. Again, Val out there at the merchandise, she'll tell you any of this information, give you a little bit more. And I must remind you that next season, from February starting in Ireland, back right through to the end of May, that I'll be out on tour with a show called Here for a Good Time, and my guest will be my son, Barry. Yes, Barry's the present drummer with the Derek Ryan band, but Barry's leaving the band in January. He plans to set his own band up and to launch it next June. But he will be with me on tour right through from, as I say, February right through to the end of May. So I haven't seen all the dates yet, but they will be out very, very shortly. In fact, probably by next week you'll see everything, and hopefully we'll have one in the region that maybe somebody will be able to get along to see us. Now, I'm going to do a song for you now in a moment. But before I do that, I just want to say that earlier this evening, I met a wonderful, wonderful young man. And I know he's from the region, and some of you, maybe some of you have seen this at the door, HugsForNoah. Do you know what it's about? A lot of you do, because I know it's a regional thing, but it was my very first time to get the chance to meet Noah. And it was just an amazing pleasure. Now, I'm just going to read you something. This is from local press, I know, but for those of you who don't know anything about it, I got this a couple of weeks ago handed to me, and I read into it. This is prior to me meeting Noah. And it just basically said that this young man, well, first of all, he has defied and dumbfounded doctors, because his mother and father were told prior to his birth that it would be unlikely that he would survive his birth, and it became apparent that their baby was missing a back quarter of his brain. And also that he would be paralyzed from the chest down and had spina bifida, thought to be so large, doctors feared they would not be able to close the gap in his back, which it caused. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the scan that was taken at his birth. This is the scan that was taken a couple of weeks ago in Newcastle. The brain has developed. An amazing, amazing, amazing story. And I met his mother and father, and I think they're with us here tonight, or if not, there will be after the show. And they're doing as much as they can to raise awareness, not only for the spina bifida, but Noah is a very special kid. He was told, or they in the family were told he wouldn't live. The family got behind him, and through all the love, the help, the stimulation, this is what has happened. And I'm sure there are many families over the years who have lost their loved one, their little baby, because doctors have said, that's it, can't be done. But this is a family that proved things can be done with love. they're involved in so many different things that I wouldn't have the time to tell you about. I'm sure they'll love to tell you all about it afterwards out there at the stand. And but I do know that Noah has this little wheelchair, and it is so small. Now the NHS unfortunately don't supply wheelchairs to young up to 3-year-olds. I'm not actually sure exactly what age, but definitely not Noah's age. So this item that he has came from America. It cost $1,000, which is a lot of money. Whenever you see this particular item, I think it could be made in this country probably cheaper, but I'm sure there are patents and there are loads of reasons why it is. But they are raising so much money to help other kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could think about it on the way out, there's a bucket there that will be at the door. And anything that you can do or any awareness that you can raise, it's #HugsForNoah on the internet. And just raise the awareness and get it out there that other kids can get this opportunity like Noah. Thank you. Here's a wee song that I recorded on the latest album. It's a song that actually talks about the celebration of marriage, and without a doubt, in this case, the union of a family. I'm a sailor, you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fate. Hauled up our anchors, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasures, together we set sail. With no maps to guide us, we steered our own course. Rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. Sat out the doldrums in patience and hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship. We build it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destination's not marked on any charts. We're navigating to the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew.